Hello, Gemini. My name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I know it doesn't seem like much, but I'm glad these readings resonate, and we are growing every day because of you, and I appreciate that. Anyway, this will be a general reading for fall 2021. Please remember that time is fluid, and if this message does not resonate, be sure to check out my readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Now let's get right into your reading. What is Gemini's message for the rest of fall 2021? In September, you have the Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with another air sign, another Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, but I'm seeing this as your energy. You're feeling intensely focused throughout the rest of September. The Knight of Swords is a very stressful card because you see how he has his sword raised to defend himself. You might be getting into a conflict with someone, possibly somebody that you live with that Knave of Coins, or somebody that you work with. But there's the sense that you don't trust this person. Some of you are stressed because work is piling on in your career, or some of you are very stressed about money. You also have the Knave of Coins or the Page of Coins. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the coins are about stability, so again, it kind of feels like coins are a very slow, stable, steady energy. But in contrast, we have the Knight of Swords, which is a very fast-moving, chaotic energy. So it might kind of feel like in some way your foundation is crumbling. Like you're losing this sense of stability and security in some way. For some of you, it could be a conflict in a relationship, some sort of argument or fight that you can't get over, that you keep having over and over again. There's something that you can't come to an agreement on. Again, for some of you, it could be some sort of loss of money or something to do with your home or your career. You have the Ten of Swords here, so there could be some sort of painful ending you're going through in the fall, Gemini. But the 10 is the last card in the suit, so with this painful ending will come a new beginning. This might be a very difficult transition period in you for some way, especially if you're moving. This might be the end of a relationship or the end of a job for some of you, which is why you're kind of feeling so unstable right now, because that foundation isn't there anymore. And it kind of feels like you have to start over and work your way from the ground up. To start from square one, to start from scratch. If this involves another person for some of you, it kind of feels like there could be a conflict about money involved, and you might find out that somebody has been like hiding something from you. Because with that Knight of Swords energy, you don't trust this person. And you're intensely focused on them. It feels like, what did you do? Especially because the Page of Coins can be about knowledge. So some sort of knowledge coming to light that kind of feels very chaotic, like some sort of secret that hurts you very badly or that messes everything up. In October, you have the Ten of Cups, but it kind of feels like, again, I'm getting this message of there's some sort of loss of money here. You might be very worried about your home and your family right now. This might affect them in some way, especially if you're in between jobs right now and you're worried that you won't be able to provide for them. You have the Ten of Wands here, which is Another painful, stressful ending. And in relation with that 10 of Cups there, some of you might be working from home right now, and that's why you're kind of struggling to find a balance between work and play. But with the 10 of Wands comes a sense of duty. So in some way, you kind of feel like responsible for your household, responsible for your family. And even though it feels like you have a happy home in some way, there is some sense of burden that is on you in order to keep that momentum going. Again, I'm hearing that there's like a lot of work involved in order for you to be able to provide. But with that 10 of Cups and that 4 of Wands, you know that it's worth the effort. But you are feeling burdened by it. You're struggling to find ways to relax. You might be looking for some way to lighten the load. You have the 4 of Wands here, so again, it feels like you're putting in the work in order to kind of rebuild that foundation that you lost in September, in early fall. So with that 10 of Swords, when everything came crashing down, you had to build a new foundation for yourself. You had to rebuild that 10 of Cups. You had to rebuild this 4 of Wands. And it does feel like a burden sometimes with that 10 of Wands, but you know that the effort is worth it because it's paying off. Because you do create a stable home for yourself, especially if this is about moving. You do eventually find that home. With that 10 of Cups, you do eventually provide for your family. So it might feel like very slow progress because in a lot of ways you are still stressed throughout this entire journey, but you are getting somewhere. There is a destination in mind. In November, you have the 5 of Coins. So again, there is a worry of loss of money here. For some of you, this could involve a relationship, especially if you were financially dependent on this person for some reason. Emotionally, you're feeling very abandoned right now. Someone may have left you out in the cold, possibly ghosted you if this is about a relationship. But I am getting that strong feeling of kind of being intensely focused on money right now, intensely focused on your career right now. Because you know that once this ending comes, you're going to have to do a lot of work to get back to where you once were. And it leaves you feeling very isolated and alone because you're not sure if you can do all that by yourself. You have the High Priestess here, which is a card about intuition. This is also another secrets coming to light card, especially if this reading involves another person. You know that this person is not responsible with their money, especially if they're the one that's overspending. There might be a shopaholic involved in this situation. It could be you or the other person. Take it how it resonates. But somebody is very foolish with their money. Somebody spends way too much money. And you know that this person is part of the problem. It might even be you. Somebody here is very materialistic. Especially if you think this person is hiding something from you about what they've been doing with money, with your money, where that money is going. You're ending the reading with the Wheel of Fortune, and this is a card that indicates that change is coming. And I'm definitely seeing that with all of these 10s in this reading. We have the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. So we have 3 ending cards, and the Wheel of Fortune brings a new beginning, because you're entering into a new cycle right now. And with the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, it feels like a very painful transition, but this change needs to happen. And with that High Priestess card here as well, and that 5 of Coins, you know that you need to abandon this, or you know that something needs to change. Otherwise, you're just going to stay stuck in this stressful energy all the time. Can you clarify the Knight of Swords for me, please? Can you clarify the 10 of Swords for me, please? you clarify the Ten of Wands for me, please? Can you clarify the Five of Coins for me, please? Clarifying the Knight of Swords is the Ace of Swords. So we have another new beginning card here. And as the Knight of Swords, you are using that Ace of Swords to cut straight through the bullshit. You're intensely focused on clarity, especially if this reading involves another person. You definitely want to get down to business and find out what this person has been hiding from you, where your money has been going, why they've been acting so sus. But the Ace of Swords is also about a breakthrough. So I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune there, you're ready for this change because you're taking charge. You're standing up for yourself. You don't want to take this anymore. Clarifying the Ten of Swords is the Ten of Coins. So you have all four tens on the table here now, Gemini. You have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Coins. Lots of endings here. And again, with this Ten of Swords kind of blocking the Ten of Coins, I definitely feel like there's money involved in this. Some of you could be getting a divorce, divvying up your home, divvying up your finances. So that could be why I'm getting such a strong message of money here, or someone like keeping money from you, or withholding money from you, or hiding money from you. Clarifying the Ten of Wands is the Three of Cups. So you know that all this hard work is paying off, even though you feel the weight of it on your shoulders, because the Three of Cups is a card of celebration. You're feeling achievement, you're feeling accomplishment right now. Especially with that Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands surrounding this Ten of Wands as well. You know that your efforts are paying off. You might be pushing through this energy, but you're starting to feel like things are coming together, like you're rebuilding after that financial loss. Like you have a reason to celebrate. Clarifying the Five of Coins is the King of Coins. This is more earth energy, but I'm hearing the message that this isn't worth it anymore, whether it be a relationship or a job that's been stressing you out too much. I feel like you're making the decision to abandon this so that you can move on to something better. Especially if this is about some sort of ending of a relationship or even the ending of a job. You're going to find a better job. Or if this is about the ending of a relationship, you're just going to focus on you right now. You want to become this King of Coins. You want to focus on your attainment, your prosperity, your abundance. Especially after this loss, whether it be emotional or financial. You want to get back into a headspace where you're feeling yourself again, where you're confident, where you're independent, where you're self-sufficient. This is very much the energy of someone who's like, you know what, fuck this, I'm just going to do me. Okay, Gemini, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button, that helps me a lot. Let's turn 100 into 200. You can click that bell to get notified every time I post. You can also follow me on Facebook where I will be posting announcements about new tarot readings. The link to my new page is in the description below if you want to check it out. Either way, I will see you here again at Raise Tarot. See you later.